A new Wordle puzzle is online. Click on the link to play.
Listening to the following video may give you clues. Please like and share the videos.
Naomi Judd of the Grammy-winning duo The Judds dies suddenly at the age of 53. The Grammy-winning singer, songwriter, born Naomi Judd, died suddenly at the age of 53.
She had previously battled hepatitis C. This article covers her hepatitis C diagnosis, her career, and her relationship with Naomi Judd.
In honor of Judd, here are a few words from the singer's fans. Naomi Judd's hepatitis C diagnosis.
In 1990, country singer Naomi Judd was diagnosed with hepatitis C after contracting it through a needle-stick injury. The virus causes liver damage and is spread through contact with infected blood.
Judd was given 3 years to live following her hepatitis C diagnosis. After retiring from the music industry, Judd began her first wave of interferon treatments and was declared cured of the disease in 1995.
After discovering she had hepatitis C, Judd began fundraising to find a cure. The Hollywood actress's family raised nearly $1 million to help support her medical care and a research foundation.
Naomi Judd's hepatitis C diagnosis prompted her to set up the Naomi Judd Education and Research Fund, which provides grants to researchers and sponsors celebrity auctions to benefit a cure. Her hepatitis C diagnosis is a cause for concern, but the actress's passion for helping others make a difference continues to inspire others.
Before becoming a country singer, Judd worked in an intensive care unit. She was extremely proud of her daughter's success and was devastated when she learned she had the disease.
Despite her illness, Naomi Judd and her daughter Winona ended their successful duo, The Judds, because she had to quit the show because of her illness. And while she hoped to return to music, Naomi Judd's illness had ruined her plans.
The news that Judd had hepatitis C and died of the disease has created a stir in the country music community. Sadly, Naomi Judd's hepatitis C diagnosis came just 2 months before she died from the disease.
Naomi's family is asking fans to be patient as the family works through the difficult time. The country music industry mourns the loss of a beloved artist.
Luckily, she received prompt treatment from a specialist. The hepatitis C virus is known to be resistant to the body's immune system, which may delay the onset of advanced liver disease.
The good news is that there are now drugs that can help Judd overcome the illness. However, it is important to remember that the disease has no cure, and that a hepatitis C diagnosis is a serious medical issue.
Or depression. The Grammy-winning duo The Judds have sadly lost a member.
Naomi Judd passed away suddenly on Sunday, September 11. The country music fan is in a state of shock and disbelief.
Just weeks ago, the duo announced a full arena tour. Naomi had not toured in over a decade.
Earlier this month, she performed at the CMT Music Awards. Other country stars, including Maren Morris and Travis Tritt, paid tribute to Judd on Twitter.
The Grammy-winning duo The Judds have lost one of their members. Naomi Judd died suddenly at age 76.
Her death was announced by her daughters through a statement on Instagram, which was shared by her sister. Judd had previously revealed that she had been suffering from mental illness and severe depression for some time.
She had struggled with everyday tasks like getting dressed. Her Grammy-winning duo split in 1991, but were reunited for an extensive farewell tour in 2010 and 2011.
In 2017 they performed at Nashville's Bridgestone Arena in an all-star tribute to Kenny Rogers. In the days following Judd's death, many fans are mourning her loss and looking forward to their upcoming shows.
Naomi's funeral is expected to take place on October 9. Her career.
The Grammy-winning duo The Judds has lost a member with Naomi's sudden death on Saturday. The 76-year-old singer was part of the duo, which has sold millions of albums.
Naomi was the mother of Naomi Judd. She was a single mother who attended nursing school after the divorce of her husband.
After Winona was born, Naomi remained in the Midwest and started singing with her daughter. Naomi was diagnosed with hepatitis C in 1991. Despite
the news, she performed her final concert at the CMT Music Awards in 1991. Doctors gave her 3 years to live.
She eventually recovered and joined Winona and the duo. In addition to their successful solo careers, they created the Naomi Judd Education and Research Fund and the Judds Awareness Fund.
Naomi Judd leaves behind her daughters Ashley and Winona, and grandchildren Elijah and Grace. She is also survived by her husband Laurie Strickland.
The duo was discovered by RCA label head Joe Galante and Ashland, K.Y. They made their chart debut with Had a Dream, For the Heart, and went on to become the highest-selling duo in country music.
They remained successful throughout their careers, scoring 14 no-one hits.
Naomi and her sister, Winona, were also mistaken for one another during their first successful career. Naomi was a fan of flashy stage outfits and cowboy clothing during their early days in Nashville.
Before joining the Judds, Naomi had a lifelong love for music. She wrote a memoir describing her struggles with illness, including her diagnosis of hepatitis C.
She was declared hepatitis-free in 1995. The memoir described how Naomi had been left feeling like she had lost her identity when she returned from their reunion tour in 2010.
She also shared her childhood sexual abuse and suffered from crippling panic attacks. In fact, Naomi spent time in a psychiatric ward as well as in an outpatient treatment program.
Naomi was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame on Sunday. The duo had announced an 11-date tour, beginning in Michigan on Sept.
30. Naomi was a sweet and gentle person who was loved by many.
She worked closely with fellow country star Travis Tritt on screen and during their performances. She had an amazing impact on our nation, and we will miss her.
Our relationship with Winona Judd. The death of Naomi Judd comes as a complete surprise to the whole country music world.
This legendary singer and actress passed away on April 30. Despite the sad news, her induction into the Country Music Hall of Fame ceremony is set to go on as scheduled.
Here's what you should know about her life and the legacy she left behind. Naomi was 76 years old when she died.
She was best known for her role as the mother of the famous American singer Winona Judd. After disbanding her band the Judds in 1991, Naomi started a solo career, releasing 8 albums and many videos.
The songs she released reached #1 on the Billboard charts. In addition to her solo career, Naomi Judd married 3 times, most recently in 2012.
She had 2 children with her first husband, Arch Kelly III. She later married Cactus Moser, and the two were set to reunite in the latter half of this year.
Naomi Judd's relationship with Winona Judd was strained after the death of her first husband. They divorced in 1971 and both went to Los Angeles to work.
Naomi worked as a nurse and modeled while she waited tables and did other odd jobs to make ends meet. She eventually returned to Kentucky, where she raised her daughter, Ashley.
It was not until Winona's sudden death in 2008 that the relationship between Naomi and Winona turned into a strained relationship between Naomi and Winona. The duo's success in music was largely attributed to their musical talents.
They had a string of hit records and sold over 20 million albums. The pair eventually split, but not before reuniting in 2010.